Class Action Heroes, a 1994 movie-based side-scrolling beat-em-up game that's brought to you by the clowns over at Bit Studios, stamped and made available by Sony Image Software, and was ported to several systems such as the NES, Genesis, Game Boy, Amiga, and MS-DOS. The title was bombarded with negative reviews due to its rushed development, simplistic gameplay / mechanics, receiving piss-poor scores such as a 1-star out of 5 from Allgame, 12 out of 20 from Nintendo Power, and a 6% from Total Magazine. Let's check it out. This is a piece of crap. How bad? Well, stick around and find out. So the game loosely follows the film's plot that revolves around Jack Slater and Danny Madigan that are trying to stop Benedict, the antagonist, played by Charles Dance, from crossing parallel universes, setting enemy villains free with Houdini's magic ticket. The gameplay, if you haven't noticed, is your average side-scrolling beat-em-up and some of the most boring shite I've ever encountered. Let's get one thing clear, you must clear all enemies on screen. It sucks and slows the game down to a snail's pace. This has been done 1,000 times and can work exceptionally well with action fighters. Not this one. Why? Because there's nothing going on. It's dull and extremely lackluster, man, and it gets worse. There is no weapons, and it's strictly combat, which is mind-boggling considering the movie is over the fucking top with this shit. Although enemy sponges have bats, molotovs, knives, and guns, but not a single pistol for Slater. Well done, Bit Studios, well done. If you didn't know, the film itself wasn't Arnie's best and only grossed about $52 million at the box office. Personally, I think it's an okay action thriller, way better than Kindergarten Cop.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
The biggest problem you're going to have is the never-ending clusterfuck of henchmen that corner the player and take forever to wear down. My advice? Use the off-screen edges to your advantage and spam the Y button. Do this fast because unfortunately everything is timed. If you fall behind, you gotta start this crap all over again. Moving on, Jack makes his way through the school that's under siege by the Ripper. Yeah, this fruitcake. The game's story doesn't really make sense either. At the beginning cutscene, it's explained that Danny finds himself near the sidewalk outside the school, so it's established that he's already in the movie. Yeah, bullshit, that never happened. Slater then reaches the rooftop. We kill a few more sponges and locate the Ripper. Boss battle time. Just flog him with combat, and just like his henchmen, no strategy needed. This was easier than the previous garbage, I'm not even joking. Deplete his health bar and you'll complete the mission. Our hero then gets a calling card from Benedict that's in the form of a red pickup truck. Do you see where this is going? The player's then expected to complete an en-route driving sequence, and let me tell you now, it is bloody frustrating. Jack has to dodge grenades, TNT, and bullets. Not only do you have to deal with several trucks, but there's many other vehicles such as tankers, civilians, and just random cars. You do have the ability to slow down, but ask yourself this, do you really want to risk running out of time? Long story short, you're gonna die, and die you shall. A shit ton. I know I did. Jesus Christ, how long does this go for? Come on! Ugh, finally! Schwarzenegger heads to the funeral and we encounter enemy gunmen. Great. This might entice you to use the in-game combat mechanics because yes, they do exist. But honestly, just use your fists. It's just as effective. Also, the roundhouse and split kick has a delay, which got me killed a bunch of times. Jack then uses several elevators to reach the rooftop. This segment uses 3 variants of enemies. Is it hard? Yeah, not quite. Again, just use the off-screen boundaries. Once you've done that, boss battle time. No guns, so what the hell do you do? Kick, punch, and repel the missiles back at the chopper. There's really not much to say, just get your timing right and you'll do fine. Boom, done and dusted. Benedict then opens a portal and escapes in a cab.
More driving, you're joking, right?
Ease up, Turbo, it's short and simple. We end up at the cinema and this part gets difficult. Once again, the play's bombarded with enemies and they just don't stop. Slater finds an elevator and yep, there's more. Notice the timer climbed to 500? So after taking what feels like forever, our hero reaches the rooftop. Try and make your health bar last too, because at the end of the stage, it's just more recycled gameplay. Look, there's the Ripper and he's back, just as pissweak as before. Kill him and you take on Benedict. What's even going on here? Is this meant to be magic or Houdini's ticket? defeat Glass Eye, and the game finishes up with a butt-ugly cutscene. So that's the last action hero. It's a mess and was clearly a cash grab for the film at the time. It offers nothing in terms of what's already been done, and this does it worse. What a disaster. Although one positive, shout out to the composer Shahid Ahmed. Soundtrack's pretty dope.